If you want to gather honey, don't kick over. On May 7, 1931, the most sensational Manhunt New York City had ever known came to its climax after a week of search. Two Gun Crowley, the killer, the gunman who didn't smoke or drink, who was at bay, trapped in a sweater apartment in West Avenue. 150 policemen detective led six to his top floor hideaway. They chopped holes in the roof. They tried to smoke out the Crowley, the coal cop killer with the tear gas. They had mounted their machine guns on surrounding buildings, and for more than an hour, one of New York's fine residential area reverberated with the crack of pistol fire and the rat of machine gun. Rat tat tat. The Crowley crouching behind our fair chair fired incessantly at the police. 10,000 excited people watched the battle. Nothing like had ever seen before on the sidewalk of New York. When Crowley was captured, the police commissioner E.P. Molly declares that the gun Desperado was one of the most dangerous criminals ever encountered in the history of New York. He will kill, said commissioners at the drop of a feather. But how did the two guns regard himself? We know that because while the police was firing into his apartment, he wrote a letter addressing to whom they may concern and to whom it may concern. And he wrote the blood flooding from his wool-left crimson tail on the paper. In this letter, Crowley said, under my coat is barely hurt, but a kind one that would be nobody's any harm. The short time before this, Crowley had been having a necking party with a girlfriend on the country's road of the Long Island. Suddenly, a policeman walked up at the car and said, "Let me see your license." Without saying a word, Crowley drew his gun and cut the policeman down the shoulder of Laird. As the drying officer fell, the Crowley. What is Crowley? Let me see. Crowley meaning. This is the new search engine. I mean, it's old, but I'm using starting right like few days back. It's a DuckDuckGo. It's pretty good than Google. Crowley's English Irish surname. Okay. I don't know what is Crowley. It seems different. They paid out of a car, grabbed an officer's revolver, and fired another bullet into prostrate body. And that was a killer who said, "Under my coat is a very hard but kind one that will nobody's any harm, will do nobody any harm." Crowley was seated with the electric chair. When he arrived at the death house of Sing Sing, did he say, "This is what I get for killing people"? No, he said, "This is what I get defending myself." The point is story is a two-gun. Crowley didn't blame himself for anything. He had that unusual attitude among the criminals. If you think so, listen to this. I have spent the best year of my life giving the lighter pleasure of helping them have a good time, and and all I get is the abused existence of Hunterman. That's AI cap on speaking. Yes, America's most notorious public enemy, the most sinister gang who ever shot up a Chicago. Capone didn't condemn himself, he actually guarded himself as a public benefactor, unappreciated and understood public benefactor. And so did Dutch Schoolers before the crumble of under gangster bullet in New York. Dutch Close, one of New York's most notorious rats, said in a newspaper interview that he was a public benefactor, and he believed it. I had some interesting correspondence with Louis. Okay, I think that's for today. Again, I have to read it. I'm not able to understand what he was trying to say. That's for all today. Thank you.